our next guest may not be part of the big three, but he warmed his way into our hearts and spiced things up as part of the big sixth and final season of NBC's hit show, This Is Us. Please welcome Jon Huertas. Hey!
Good afternoon, ladies.
Look at you all smooth. He came in like...
I just have to unbutton before you sit down, so I was just trying to...
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Jon.
Thank you.
Now, after 6 amazing, tear-jerking seasons, This Is Us is coming to an end. I can't believe it. Yeah. I want to know, what was it like shooting and sometimes directing for you?
Well, it was, it's bittersweet. We're going to be ending the show on the way we want to end it. And I think that's something that's really special. Not a lot of shows get to do that. And, there's been some emotional moments with people. We've had cast members have their last days on set. And, there's some tears. There's some great speeches. And directing has just been a joy because, it's always been a dream of mine to be able to, first of all, direct the kind of cast that we have, which is, it's a gift to be able to direct Sterling or Mandy and Justin and Chris and Milo and just the entire cast is amazing. So, what can I say more than that? It's just it's been a gift.
How does it feel to be part of such a culturally diverse cast, and it's a hit show as well? Because I think a lot of times they think, if you put too many different cultures, it's not going to be a hit. This proved to be a hit, and it's a family.
Well, a rainbow is so beautiful because of all the colors in it. So I think that that's something that our show has done well. It's represented a lot of different diversities, and so we, I think that our show is called This Is Us because we're not saying that look at the Pearson family and the people around the Pearson family and this is our story. We're saying this is us, meaning you guys are all included in that. The audience, so I think that's how the audience connects to each and every one of us in some way. They find a piece of themselves or a piece of a family member that's going through something that's similar that someone in the Pearson family is going through. And so I think, having that diversity allows us to speak to every member of the family in our audience.
Definitely.
Now, you play Miguel so well.
Yes.
I want to know, what was your inspiration? Is it your community? Like, where did you draw your inspiration from?
Well, I think, so my character was named Mike at the beginning. I was cast as Mike.
Really?
And then, so the first 3 episodes we shot, my name was Mike, and they had to call the cast in to do ADR, which is, when you add dialogue and stuff for the people at home. So they changed the name to Miguel, so they all had to re-record. And then what was great about this show...
love that.
It's great, right? What's great about this show is that it's a very collaborative process to bring Miguel to life. Dan Fogelman, Isaac and Elizabeth, our showrunners and the writers, I got to talk to them about, who Miguel is, what his journey will be like.
Awesome.
And we have a great episode in 2 weeks called Miguel, and we get to see and a lot more of like what shaped him. And I think that that's a special thing for an actor to be able to do that with a character and with the writers, with our writers too, because our writers are bomb. So, that's how Miguel came about. It was just a very.
How did you
process.
feel when you found out? Because it started off as Mike, but then they changed it to Miguel.
Right.
I mean, that had to be a good moment for you.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. I mean, that way I know that they're seeing me. A lot of people say, a lot of people try to say, I don't want to see color. I don't see color. But then the people who, when you're a person of color, you want people to
be
see,
seen.
acknowledge your color.
Amen to that.
It meant that they see me.
Oh, wow. And I heard that you and your wife watched the show together. How sweet is that?
Yeah, that's Tuesday date night right there.
Yes!
Oh, look how cute you guys are. What a great couple.
It's so cute.
Well, she's a big fan of the show. I'm a big fan of the show. If I wasn't on the show, I'd still watch it.
Yeah.
But she really, I really am not supposed to watch any piece of it.
Without
so when
her.
I do ADR, I have to have my eyes closed and I'll watch it. But yeah,
That's sweet.
It's nice. It's fun to sit down. We usually have her mom over too, so it's the mom-in-law, me.
Oh, nice little family night.
Yeah,
That is so
night.
great.
Yeah.
Well, we have a clip from This Is Us. Let's take a look.
Randall, I wouldn't knock yourself out with all that medicine right now. It's constantly changing.
I haven't seen that. I guess with the swearing in and everything, I've missed some things.
Yeah, well, it's been a rough month and the travel hasn't helped. But everybody's on board with my plan to get the wedding photos knocked out early so that she has a nice long break to relax before the ceremony. There is something I'd like to ask you, though.
Yeah.
Are we sure about that part on the side of your head?
Wow.
How long does it take to transform like that?
Oh, no, that was my dad.
Is that your...
No, that was.
I was like, what?
Really?
It takes
Miguel.
4 hours.
John. I know you guys, Miguel.
It takes 4 hours to get me from this to that.
Wow.
Amazing.
And then an hour to get the makeup off.
Wow. Well, I have to ask you, besides the great acting and the great storylines,
Yes.
you guys have some dance moves that
What?
actually
you saw
went
that?
viral. We want to talk about that. Yeah, we saw that. So good. Like, who comes up with that idea and then you all do it?
I think this one was a combination of me and Sterling. Sterling and I like to play around a lot, and so and especially dancing. So. Yeah, we always want to try to do something for the Instagram or for the TikTok.
I love it.
You know? Yeah.
I love it.
It was
I
fun,
love
and
it.
it was something we could all do together.
Sure.
We're doing a wedding episode. You know,
Uh-huh.
let's bring everybody together and have some fun. All of our
Yeah.
guest cast was able to
awesome.
participate.
I was surprised they knew the moves. I was like,
All
go
of them
ahead.
had the moves. Chrissy
Okay.
Metz was down there getting down. I love
Mad.
it.
Griffin Dunn in the BG was doing
Yeah.
his thing.
I love it.
Everybody
So
had
good.
it down. Yeah.
Well, you got the moves. Is there any more plans to do new music or maybe even something like The Masked Singer? Because you know our girl Adrienne, she played
That's
the
right.
Flamingo. She went
Yes.
all the way. She was like number 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't confirm or deny whether or not I do the match. Because the whole point is you're not supposed to know. So if I
Stop
put something
it.
out there right now, someone might say, I saw on the reel Jon Huertas was going to be the Masked Singer. This must be him as this Daffy Duck looking character.
I think you
Daffy
get
Duck.
something better than Daffy Duck.
Oh my goodness.
All right, now to a little bit more serious. You served in the Air Force, and first of all, I want to say
Thank
you
you.
for your service. Wow, you're a Renaissance
need,
man.
no need.
This is incredible. What did you learn during that time? I'm curious.
I mean, I learned a lot. I was in for 8 years, so
Wow.
yeah. So I mean, I learned a lot. But I think something I took away that I brought into this business was two of the most important words I remember from serving is and training is discipline and initiative. And so I had to have some sort of initiative to get my career started in this world because it's hard. It's hard to be an actor. It's hard to get this career started. So I didn't know anybody here, so there was no nepotism. I didn't know anybody in the business, no family, and so the initiative to get me to a place where I have the opportunity, and then a discipline to stick with it. So when that opportunity doesn't happen, I know that there's another opportunity coming. Just to have the discipline to stick it out until that next opportunity.
I love that.
Yes, come on through, John, with the word, all right? Okay, thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
You
Thank you
can
very
catch
much.
John, a.k.a. Miguel Rivas, in the 6th and final season of the critically acclaimed series This Is Us, airing Tuesdays, 9, 8 Central on NBC. So be on the lookout for it, and be sure to catch his special episode